Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life. This was the last place
In
we
pain,
saw
but
Teddy,
alive.
right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
It's as cold as the air outside.
I know, but we can't give
Hey, they
up.
don't throw away any
We're the
evidence
only ones
until
who
like a
understand
year
what's really
afterwards, I
going on.
think.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it.
True, but we're not... A lot of this isn't official.
Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope
But
we
you
can
know,
find out
the
something about
police
Teddy,
probably
too.
grabbed CCTV tapes and everything, and Naoto would probably have access to the archives as a detective.
Tomorrow, you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit?
No.
You decide to go home early today and get some rest.
What are you doing staring at me for, parrot?
That's what cats do. They stare.
Welcome home, big bro.
We're not getting a welcome home, sadly. You should rest early today to get ready for the investigation tomorrow. You should go to bed. Let's don't do this today. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. It's clearly Kira.
The plot does kind of give me some like reverse Death Note vibes a little bit between the two killers.
Now we just gotta talk to a bunch of people.
Oh boy, I love wandering around.
Can I help you? Hey, about those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It's a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh?
Don't say that.
What is it? About those murders, what are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Hey, Yosuke. Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. Should you really talk about the TV in front of someone like that?
I mean, no one's gonna understand what you mean.
No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Well then, the country of Junes. Hi, Yukiko. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. You know, about that first murder, I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Oh, we came to in here. I was expecting it to, like, give a message saying we can't go inside. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it still kinda hurt, you know? Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. We're about
Yeah.
to cause another murder. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? And are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Jeunesse. But nobody has seen him yet, yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Surprised how many people remember him, like she said. Yeah. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? It's a good thing it's not Persona 2, with all the rumors going around. Fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? Yeah, about those murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in a newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. The fog isn't clearing, even though the year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? Hey, about those murders. I can't remember something from that long ago. We'll go around and asking everyone the new second question, but I want to ask everyone here about the murders first. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Tanaka's selling them. It's me! Do you recognize me? No. Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? About those murders. Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. What? So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? No, it's the person who's honking for being mad at you for going slow when it's foggy. If you call anyone suspicious, it's a small town. If there were anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Oh yeah, she doesn't have question. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? Nope, don't think so. Nope, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Probably shouldn't go saying that that's my girlfriend, considering she's an idol.
Do what you want. She's on hiatus.
You think that'll stop the fans?
No, but funny.
A strange person. Oh yeah, she doesn't have anything anyway. A suspicious person. Nope, can't think of anyone. Not from this town anyway. I believe we have to go to... I believe there's one at Jeunesse. Hey, there's Naoto. Working hard or hardly working, Naota? First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. I hate how foggy every day. How it's foggy every day now. This is the weather for winter vegetables, too. What will I do if the fog really is poison? All my vegetables will go rotten. That is all because not enough people eat their veggies. If only my son would clean his plate, he'd... Thank God we don't have to hear any more of that. Can I help you? About those murders. Eh? The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. A suspicious person. Ah, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? We do have to talk to everyone before we do that one, though, so we have to go to the floodplain.
Hold on. Was the other lady... I wasn't fully 100% clocked in. Did the other lady just, like, associate the magic fog with her children not eating healthily enough?
It's more she's complaining about them not eating vegetables that are probably going to die from the fog.
Yeah. I was like, surely she's not blaming her children's poor diet on the obvious evil fog.
My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. This fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it's pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Do you need something? About those murders. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Doesn't seem like you'll find any more information on the incidents last spring. Recall anyone suspicious? Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anyone strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. It's up to the cat. Flop snooze. That's way more helpful than anything we've gotten so far.
Flop snooze.
Yeah. Meep.
Another one, cats meep. So
I love it. Now we gotta go talk to that one lady's friend. I think it was you. Suspicious person. No, it wasn't you. Oh, now she has the options. Because she did not have those before. Oh, what are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Oh, no, we did have the options. Oh, damn it. I hit down. Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me about how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl, it's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to that time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. It doesn't seem like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should try to report back to the group. Chinese diner Aya. You met with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
GA's got the right idea. If we can't figure it out, let's eat.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah,
But
eating
then
always
again,
helps.
I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have the steak.
Roast pork ramen.
Crab and
with
egg
extra
fried
noodles.
rice actually does sound really good.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered. I was on GA's side. I would like steak.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Also, I would like to point out, like, I know that we were talking about it with Yosuke. Like, should we really be talking about the TV incident out in public? Meanwhile, here we are, the full 8 of us just in front of the... Sure, like, we basically have the entire place to ourselves. But not quite. There's at least a chef. Really trusting.
You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up,
We don't know shit.
there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first 2 incidents. To
Thank
find
you, Barry.
facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
I mean, are you surprised?
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
I feel
some fresh
really
air
narrows
before
it
I give
down.
more thought. I'll
She'll be outside. Hey, let's all go outside. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the robot facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also know what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... And thankfully, you get a second chance if you pick wrong because I'm totally doing the meme.
I was gonna say Nanako?
It's Nanako. Would that be physically possible? Even assuming she can enter the TV, she would have had to carry victims who were more than twice her size. It would be absurd to suspect her as the killer. That's why it's the most likely one.
That's what makes it so absurd.
If nothing else, she was an innocent victim who got caught up in the incident. For the sake of the suffering child and her father, you must find the true culprit behind all this. Go on.
Or Namatame was the real hero here and took her out.
You should rethink this. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Adachi.
Yep. There it is. The thing that somehow, despite living in a house with a Persona, I almost said a Persona user, a Persona fan, and despite hanging out with the two of us who chat about it all the time, has not been spoiled on this somehow.
Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no reason to doubt him, but something's bothering you. However... Oh, this is new. This wasn't in the original. Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Yes.
This is the split path moment. We're not gonna do it.
You spoke Adachi's name.
What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
I might show off the accomplice ending later, but for now, we're just gonna continue.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
I mean, he looks like it, but he also happens to spill the beans every possible moment that it's the most convenient for us.
Yeah.
Are we really on the right track
What a
here?
sick game.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
It also makes him taking in that random stalker a lot more suspicious.
Adachi-san?
Yeah.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
And is it really Adachi-san?
Definitely a lot of things lining up.
We need to confirm this.
Yeah.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
The way she
This is
says that
Alpha
makes me
Sherman.
think that she says that no matter what you pick.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Get his ass.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you're getting closer to the truth.
Surely the killer can't take on 7 teenagers at once. We're just gonna beat him up on the side of the street corner.